Hey folks, welcome back to Dan's Auto Diagnostics and Repair. As you can see behind me is the Dan's Auto service van, and it needs some help today. I got a check engine light on the dash. I believe it's for a EVAP system. It's been on for a while and I haven't really done anything to it. Haven't got around to it. I've been busy doing other things, but anyway, I think it's an EVAP system deal. Could be along with something else. Like I said, it's been on for a while. Haven't checked it, so let's do a scan on it, see what we got, and see if we can fix it. Alright, let's try to address this glare situation. Alright, it's going here. And already we got 2 in the PCM, 2 in the BCM. Wonder what that's going to be about. Alright, let's go right into this PCM here. Yep, there's evaporative stuff. Vent solenoid control circuit and evaporator large leak. Got a large leak. Okay, you know what? Just gonna go right after it. Let's see, passenger compartment dimming, headlamps on, indicator circuit. Not really worried about that right now. Front end impact sensor, yeah, it's gone, so that's that. Activate switch, yeah. Okay, so all I'm worried about is this evaporative emission stuff, the large leak. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna just hook up the smoker right away. That's one thing about vans, everything is just so tight. Let's see, right in here, I don't know if you can see it or not, but right where that green cap is, that's where my purge valve is. So I'm gonna go right in there. Let's go to the shop and get the smoker. Of course, it's in the back there. Got a little extra fluid. Alright, I gotta go back there and get that. There we go. And here's our little box of goodies. Got our power. We got our lines. Let me get all that hooked up and we'll start testing. Alright, we're at the purge valve. It's kind of hard to film this, so I didn't film it while I was taking it off, but this just goes right on that connector right there. So it's just a little, you just push this little locker and then unlock it and pull it up, and that's where we're gonna put our smoker. Now on mine, you plug the power in here and it's got the 2 cables, and then you screw the smoke line right in here. Alright, as you can see, I do got the smoke line in there now. Now I'm gonna hook it up. You can hear the smoker start, lights on. You can see our little pressure indicator here. That's the smoke switch. Let's go see if we got it. Yeah, we got a little smoke coming out of there. Alright, I'm going to hook it up and then we'll go look in the back. Well, I can definitely see it coming out of here. Oh shoot, what the hell? That was loose. I know it ain't always like that. Wow. I need a new gas cap. Wow, that's ridiculous. Tell me it was that the whole time. Uh-oh, wait a minute. I see some smoke out of here too. Get the light on. I'm gonna need to jack this up. Let me see. Alright, you guys seeing that? Yeah, I can see it. Definitely coming out down here too. Let's see if I can get a better position. Another thing I'm seeing is some green crusties right there. Got some green crusties. Oh, look at that. Broke. What about this guy? Oh, that looks crusty too. Oh yeah, look at that. 2 wires. Done. Alright, well I'm gonna fix those first. Maybe just because it ain't venting. I gotta turn the smoke machine off. Well, the first thing I'm gonna do is fix those wires down there. I'm definitely gonna need a new cap. That's not good. Bought a new gas cap from Napper. There's the model number. Let's see if that does any good. Got the smoker set up. Let's hit smoke and see what happens. Well, I don't see any more smoke coming out of there. Alright, here we are in the actuations test. It's actually engine output controls. And we got the evaporative emissions. And we got the purge and seal, vent solenoid, and purge. I'm going to close the vent. I'm going to go into vent, and I'm going to turn the vent on. Boom. And start the smoke machine again. Get the smoke. Then we'll get under there and see if we're still getting smoke. We're not getting smoke out of there anymore, so we solved that problem. Alright, we got our vent on. Nothing's coming out of it. Go ahead and turn it off. I can see something coming out. Put on the new gas cap and everything's seeming pretty well. So what I'm going to do next is the onboard emissions test. Hopefully you can see it with the glare. It's the service bay tests. Hit that. Go to evaporative emissions. To use this procedure to run the onboard evaporative emissions diagnostics, important, refer to the service manual for more information, accurate results, blah blah blah. Okay. Turn the ignition off for 10 seconds. I'll pause the video. Alright, been about 10 seconds. Now I'm going to turn the ignition on. We're just going to follow the instructions here. Vehicle must remain in park or neutral. Apply the parking brake. Go ahead and do that. Start engine, raise and hold between 1800 and 2200 for the duration of the time. Okay. I don't have a tachometer, so we're just going to guess. Coolant temperature is too high. Coolant temperature should be less than 70 degrees Celsius. Alright, I guess we gotta let her cool down. While this thing is cooling down, I'm gonna go underneath and fix those wires to the vent valve permanently. Alright, I stole the connector off of the vent valve there because I want to do it out here instead of under there. A lot more comfortable out from under the vehicle. Pull test, good to go. Get us the other one on there. Pull test. And now I got the heat shrinks that I'll take under there, slide on the other side, crimp those on. Probably not going to film that because it's under the vehicle and I need two hands, but you get the picture. Alright, there it is. Got the butt splices on, got it heat shrinked. Now I'm just going to plug it in. And then I'm going to wrap it with the cord. It's very tight, so I'm trying to film all I could for you. But I'm just going to put it back into that wire loom here and tape it up. With that all tied up, we're going to see if this is cool enough. Alright, we're going to turn it off for the 10 seconds. Alright, parking brakes on and all that. Crank it up. Too high still, doggone it. It might be riding the line, but I think I'm gonna try it again. Turn it off for 10 seconds. Alright, turning it back on. Come on. Park and brake, okay. Too high still, oh man. Alright, I give up. I'm gonna let this thing sit for a few hours. Reading live data here. Here's the purge solenoid. That's the fuel tank pressure vent, fuel tank pressure sensor. And there's the vent in the back. I'm gonna go ahead and give it some gas here. And you can see the vent's going, or the negative pressure in the fuel tank's going up as I increase the purge. Release back at idle, back to 14%, and the this comes back down. That's good enough for me. I say we got a fix. So we just had to replace 2 wires. Well, fix 2 broken wires and get a gas cap. Not too bad. So I've been driving for quite a ways. It's raining as usual, and it seems to be happy. Pulling in right now. She basically stayed venting. Been between like -7 and -10 on the fuel tank pressure, and when I'm moving along, it's like 100% on the purge. But seems happy. I have no check engine light, which has been a long time coming. And all I needed was a gas cap and fix a couple of wires. Ah, well. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. If anything else comes up, I'll let you know. But if not, that's it for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the other one, or the next one.
I'll see you on the next one.
Well, folks, I've been driving this around for many miles now. No check engine light. The numbers were a little weird. It was venting almost all the time. When I'm moving along, it's like at 100% on the purge pump, the purge solenoid. And we got some vacuum in the tank there. So I don't know. The van's happy. And that's all I cared about. Check engine lights out, and now we're at 228,756 miles and going strong. So that's gonna wrap it up for this one. We just needed to fix 2 broken wires and get a new gas cap, and that's it. All is well.